Once the golden child of the Trump family, Ivanka was always front and center beside her father. She was the polished face of his 2016 campaign, helping to soften his image and win over female voters.
I am here to tell you that this is the moment, and Donald Trump is the person to make America great again.
But now, she's nowhere to be seen. So naturally, the question arises, what happened between Donald and Ivanka? Ivanka Trump has made it crystal clear she's stepping away from politics and from her father's spotlight. After Donald left the White House in 2021, Ivanka said she was closing that chapter of her life for good. Her husband, Jared Kushner, even told the New York Times that she's been remarkably consistent about her decision, adding that they still support her father. Yet the fact that she won't speak about it herself raises eyebrows. Something tells us there's more to this story than just moving on.
I am not focused on politics, I'm focused on our business.
And there have been moments that hint at tension behind the scenes. Take that viral moment at a UFC event in Miami earlier this year. Ivanka was sitting next to her dad when he started greeting fans. Her son Joseph reached out for a handshake, but Donald seemed to overlook him and moved right on. The camera caught Ivanka's reaction, a quick but unmistakable eye roll, before she turned to comfort her son. Ouch.
I give him my perspective and opinion.
In fact, Ivanka's first big "I'm done with this" moment came at the start of 2024. While Donald hosted his usual flashy New Year's Eve bash at Mar-a-Lago, Ivanka was nowhere to be found. Instead, she posted pictures from a ski trip with her husband and kids, captioning it, "New Year, New Memories." Yes, new memories, and far away from her extended family. Donald later told his guests, "I said, go ahead, darling, go skiing. Enjoy yourself." You have to wonder, was he really that chill about it, or just trying to save face in front of the cameras? And her distance from her father hasn't just played out socially, it's also shown up in the legal arena. When Donald's businesses became the center of a major fraud trial, Ivanka tried hard to separate herself from the mess she had been allegedly involved in some of those business dealings back when her father took office and handed control to his children.
I don't think when you're working within the context of a family business there's such a thing as a clear separation.
Ivanka did take the stand, but only as a witness, not a defendant, and she brought her own lawyer instead of using her father's team. Smart move. During her testimony, Ivanka said she couldn't recall many details about the transactions, which helped keep her name mostly clear. It was a quiet but deliberate step away from the Trump empire. And you know what might say the most about Ivanka's new chapter? Her style. The buttoned-up blazers and modest dresses from her White House days are long gone. Now, she's all about bold colors, sleek cuts, and outfits that radiate confidence. She's even been spotted spending time with Kim Kardashian, looking every bit like someone enjoying her post-politics freedom. Her new look speaks volumes, polished, independent, and no longer defined by her father's image.
I like that. It feels right for me.
Maybe Ivanka's transformation isn't just about stepping away from politics. Maybe she simply had enough of the strange dynamic between her and Donald. Over the years, people have pointed out that their relationship often goes beyond the usual father-daughter closeness. In fact, there have been quite a few moments that left the public feeling uneasy. Let's take a look at some of the creepiest Ivanka moments that have raised more than a few eyebrows over the years. First, in 2013, during an interview with Wendy Williams, Trump was asked about the things he and Ivanka have in common. His response? Let's just say it left people uncomfortable.
Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Yep, he actually said that, on national television. And you can see that even Ivanka looks caught off guard, like she wasn't expecting that to come out of his mouth. Because, let's be real, who would? Now remember when Stormy Daniels sat down with 60 Minutes? She shared a bizarre moment when Donald Trump compared her to Ivanka right before they had sex.
You are special. You remind me of my daughter.
This comment definitely struck many as strange and inappropriate. Why bring up your daughter in that moment? One of the most infamous Trump's comments came during a 2006 appearance on The View. When asked how he would feel if Ivanka posed for Playboy, Trump replied, "Ivanka posing for Playboy would be really disappointing. Not really. But it would depend on what was inside the magazine. I don't think Ivanka would do a nude shoot inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. But next came the moment that truly left people unsettled.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
What? Even Freud wouldn't know where to start with that one. Next, let's jump to 2003, when Trump was on the Howard Stern show. He went on to gush about Ivanka's best body, saying,
one of the great beauties of the world, according to everybody, and I helped create her.
Who?
Ivanka. My daughter, Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
And if you think that was a one-time slip, think again. He went on to make similar remarks in the years that followed.
Your daughter,
She's beautiful.
can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
It's just weird, to say the least. Fast forward to 2015, and he's at it again, this time in an interview with Rolling Stone. After the reporter complimented Ivanka, Trump responded, "Yeah, she's really something, and what a beauty, that one. If I weren't happily married and, her father..." No need to finish that sentence, we get the point, and we wish we didn't. And just when you think it couldn't get worse, let's jump to the Dr. Oz show in 2016. After Trump kissed Ivanka, Dr. Oz remarked, "It's nice to see a dad kiss his daughter." Allegedly, Trump's response was, "I kiss Ivanka with every chance I get." Yeah, no wonder they decided to edit that out before airing.
Come down and start kissing everybody. I'll kiss every guy, man and woman.
Then there's the alleged comment that might top them all. According to a Washington Post columnist, Trump once asked, "Is it wrong to be more attracted to your own daughter than your wife?" The quote was reportedly removed before publication. But the fact that it was even mentioned is disturbing enough.
So I was bothered by it.
But perhaps the most disturbing comments came during his time as president. According to a new book by former Trump official Miles Taylor, Trump made sexually explicit remarks about Ivanka in front of his staff, including comments about her breasts and backside. These inappropriate remarks led his former chief of staff, John Kelly, to step in and remind Trump that Ivanka was, in fact, his daughter.
It says many of the women interviewed, quote, reveal unwelcome romantic advances, unending commentary on the female form, a shrewd reliance on ambitious women, and unsettling workplace conduct. Is there unending commentary on the female form? No.
So, as you can see, Trump's relationship with Ivanka goes way beyond the father-daughter bond. Maybe that's why she decided to ditch politics and get away from her father's world.